Hello, hello, hello! Hello, Mood. Hello, Quinn. Hello, Rohanian. How is it going? Hope you're all good. Let's get started. Alright. Oh, that's right, I came here to rest and stuff. Alright. We are... Hello, how's it going? We are currently on the quest to make money. An absurd amount of money. And for that to be a thing, I need more marigold. So I guess I should go get more marigold. Cause I'm gonna need... how much do I have right now? I have 37? Okay, I'm gonna need tons more. What's a good spot for marigold? Where's Scarlet's? I think somewhere around here is a good spot. So let's fast travel to Ravna. East of Rate? Like over here? Oh, I guess it is closer. Alright, let's try east of Rate. At Rohanian's suggestion. Oh, I'm kinda hungry, I should probably eat something. Can I eat on my horse? Bacon. And bread! Alright, that's good. Okay, we are looking for marigold. Stupid horse. Da-da-dee-da-dee-da. It's too bad we can't pick that. Lots of sage, poppies, thistles. Here's some marigold. So how is everyone's weekend coming along? I hope you're doing well. Alright, well I believe that's all the marigolds in the area. I'll have to find some more. Like right here. How much did we get? We had 37, and now we have 196. That is not nearly enough. Ooh hoo hoo, Hyori, don't cry. Enjoy this nice scenery while my horse fails to jump over this very short fence. Come on, horse! Man, why couldn't this be all marigolds? Here's some more marigolds. Ah, Mood Downer redeemed some Veli affirmation. There's more on the east side? I am on the east side. Is this not the east side? Is this not the east of Rate? Should I go south? Peasant countryside indeed. Just picking flowers off the side of the road. So I can make money. Alright, well that's all the marigold I see here. Right, mood redeemed, Veli affirmation. So, let's take care of some Veli affirmation. Hello, Mood Downer. This is your Veli affirmation for today's stream. Now, I know exactly why you have redeemed this redeem, and I'm not going to get into that right now. Nope, 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 nope. That is not why we're here. And chances are we're probably not going to address it tonight either. Nope, 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 nope. Because I have a town to save. Or rebuild? Or something? I have no idea what the quest is. I just know that the achievement is to make 2,000 a day from the town. And some other things, like get Fritz and Matthew to work at the town, or something like that. Anyway, the point is the thing says I should start with like 25,000 or something before I start this quest, so we're trying to make money to make my life easier. That said, previously to this, hello T. Previous to this, you did ask a question. You asked if you were doing a good job as a community manager. And I answered with my answer that I don't think that that deserves an answer. And the reason that I said that, because I did not elaborate on my answer, is because here's the thing, right? I don't want you to grow complacent, is the big thing. Because see, if I say that you're doing a good job, then you're gonna think, oh, I'm doing a good job. And then that's going to give a little, I guess, I mean, it's gonna sound bad, but there's gonna be a little brain worm in there, right? And you're like, all right, I'm doing a good job. That means that what I'm doing is good, and that means that, like, you know, we're doing good, and I don't have to try as hard, right? And it's just gonna slowly grow into this thing where, like, complacency equals, like, it's okay. It's okay because I'm doing a good job, right? And I don't want that to happen. So I can't say that you're doing a good job. But at the same time, I can't say that you're doing a bad job, because you're not doing a bad job. But at the same time, like, you've been going through a lot lately with stress and anxiety and all these other things, and I totally get where that's coming from. And while I do advocate a work environment that fosters improvement, too much of that is not a good thing. You know what I mean? There's a cooking show that I was watching recently. It's called Culinary Class Wars. And one of the judges on that show, and I think this is a philosophy that a lot of people take, that judge says that he'll never give anyone a score of 100. The highest he will ever give anyone is a 90, because there's always room for improvement. So people, when they're like cooking in this competition, right, they don't aim for 100 with him. They think, all right, if I can get a 90, then the other judges will give more than a 90 because it's going to be that good, right? Because those judges don't have that same bias, right? So, like, to see a score like 88 or 89 from him is very good, right? I think he's only ever given like 2 90s throughout all the dishes in all the seasons of this show. And like that just shows how impressive it is, right? But that also shows that there's no such thing as perfection, right? You got to keep working at it. So I kind of agree with that, because I kind of agree that there's always room for improvement. There's always space to adjust or things like that. And that is why I don't think that saying that you're doing a good job is a good thing. But you're not doing a bad job. And I think that's a good thing. So take it in stride, Mood Downer. We'll get through this together at some point. Also, I think as a tip, I will say that maybe it might behoove to... never mind. We'll get that slow there. Anyway, keep up the good work, Mood. There's a thumbs up. And yeah, that's your value affirmation for today's stream. That is the wrong. There we go. Wrong thing. Okay. I did increase the price, but I did decrease the price of spin the wheel. So you guys can have fun with that. Maybe. Anyway, hello T. How's it going? We're still looking for marigolds. Rohanian said it was east of Rate, and I've only found small patches, really. So I guess we'll try going a little bit south. Oh, there's some marigold right there. Waste not, want not. Okay. Yeah, we'll try going a little south and seeing if there's any marigold down that way. Oh, there's some right here. Again, just sparse patches, not really the kind of quantity I'm looking for. Beyond the old, will it grow marigold? No, those are poppies. I don't see any marigolds. I kind of want to go down that way, but I don't know how steep that is. I mean, I don't know how steep of an incline my horse can handle. Alright, we've got some more patches of marigold right here. You know, I used to go horseback riding.
Yeah.
I remember horseback riding off into the sunset, into the literal sunset. Those were the days. How I miss the old carefree days of my youth. We would go. Found it? Wait, seriously, this is it? There's so few here. I was hoping for like a lot more. That's the farming. This is the farming spot? I feel like that spot next to Skullet's had more. I like how my horse just teleported.
Yeah.
Oh, there's no more. I picked it all. How much did I get? I only have 400. I need like thousands. I discovered an interesting site. Alright, well, I'm going to try the spot next to Skullet's. I think it's somewhere over here. Let's fast travel to Ravna. Hello, attractive lady with a beautiful and comforting voice. Hello, Voodoo Gaming. How's it going? Welcome in.
To arms! Get
Okay.
over here! Hey, all of you gather here. Raise the alarm.
What a weird way to fast travel. Haha, we got away. Hello, Regzen. How's it going? You need sleep? Well, pull up a chair, friend. Feel free to chill and relax as we scour the countryside for marigold. Why did I stop fast traveling? haven't killed anyone, have I? Oh good, I still haven't killed anyone. Alright. Says there was a pilgrim? Oh, here's the pilgrim. Hello, Sir Pilgrim. How's it going?
What is it?
It's just that you look like someone who doesn't mind a bit of adventure. And I'm looking for someone like that. It's like this. I know of the whereabouts of some treasure. Well, treasure is a lofty word. Simply hidden valuables. And this information I can share with you for a certain price.
He wants 80 gold. How do you know about it?
Sounds a little fishy to me. How do you know about it?
Well, it's a bit of a long story. My sister married a fellow from Colin, and he was a knacker, so there was hell to pay. Anyway, this fellow's sister... No, wait. That's not it. He was from Cuttenberg, not Colin. And he wasn't a knacker, but a bathhouse attendant.
All right. I don't need to hear your family's entire history.
Why don't you get it for yourself?
I don't get it. Why don't you just get the treasure for yourself?
The thing is, it's a bit out of the way, and with all that's happening in the country, the roads ain't safe, never mind the forests. So I'd rather leave the joys of exploring to someone bolder than me.
No.
I've no time for such tall tales.
No time for wealth. Better go and join some mendicant order then, friend.
My reputation went down. I can't talk to him again, can I? Alright, I need the reputation, so... I will agree to buy his dumb map for 80.
What is it?
It's just that... And... let me put it... And...
Sounds a little...
Well, I helped this merchant out, see? His wagon got stuck in the mud.
He's
and
changing
in
his
return,
story!
He told you where he had money hidden.
The thing is...
What?
I mean, I found... So, me and my cousin, freed the wagon. And as I was helping him...
Right. I don't get it.
To tell you the truth, I can't make head nor tail.
So for all you know it...
No!
That's a rather
Alright.
wild story.
Excellent! Here.
Can I... Why can't I trade with you? Darn it. Lame. Can I even read this? I can read it! Wait, can I? Yeah, I guess that's regular English. Masterclass liar. Well, I don't want to lose reputation, so I needed to do that apparently. Because I gotta get all of these up to like 80. Somehow. Alright, let's keep fast. Oh wait, we're here, basically. Alright, well, let's just follow the road, I guess. Yeah, we'll follow the road.
Yeah.
Wait a minute. This is... Is this the town? Am I here already? Yeah, this is the place. This is the place where I spent hours... Ah, here we go. Here's the marigold. This is the place where I spent hours in the early game just farming things. Kind of hard to see marigold, though, in this. I think it's this way? A lot of poppies. I know there's got to be lots of marigold around here somewhere. Brew some Nighthawk. Water-based, 2 ground eyebright, 1 belladonna, boil for 3 turns, add 2 cave mushroom in the still. I don't have eyebright. Or belladonna. I think I have some cave mushrooms. But also, this is fine. I mean, it looks incredibly dark on stream, but it's actually really not that dark on my screen. Like, when I was talking to that one guy and I didn't have the torch, it was really funny because you guys saw nothing. But I saw stuff. There was this time where I was in the woods and there were like 4 cumin hiding in the woods and they were like waiting to ambush me. And like, the stream was just me sneaking around trying to like get behind them and knock them out so I could take all their stuff. But all stream could see was complete darkness. See, this is what I'm talking about. This is a lot of marigold, right? This is a lot more than that spot next to Rate, anyway. Ratai. I don't know. I see the name of the town and I think Rate, but I think the people in this game pronounce it Ratai, and that's like jarring for me. It's like that one NPC in Final Fantasy XIV. Okay, so there's this NPC in Final Fantasy XIV, right? And his name is spelled Koana, right? And so you see that spelling, right? And you immediately think, oh, his name is Koana, right? Kind of like Moana or Koala, right? Because it's A-N-A, right? And so you would think, oh, his name is Koana, right? You want to know how this guy's name is actually pronounced? It's pronounced Kona. I guess the A in the middle of the name is silent for some reason. And it's just so jarring. Where are my fellow Final Fantasy 14ers at? They all know what I'm talking about. Alright, so we are currently at 651 marigold. Gotta find more marigold. Ooh, here we go. Have you used the strategy boards yet? I have not used I have not made a single strategy board. However, I have had plenty of people share their strategy boards with me. And there are definitely quite a few amusing strategy boards out there. Jody doesn't know what I'm talking about. I find that very sad. Or very funny, because she's probably blotted the entirety of Dawn Trail out of her memory. Or probably the entirety of her interaction with that NPC, because I imagine she probably hates that NPC. Because he's kind of pointless. Does Hyori like Dawn Trail? You know, you could ask her yourself. She's right there. Did I exhaust all the marigold? Surely there must be more marigold. Hello, Dinky. How's it going? Is that it for the marigolds? Did I harvest all the marigold in this area? Darn it. Surely there must be more. I need like 2,000 more marigold. Bunny missed the Dawn Trail discourse. Unfortunate Bunny. That's what you get for not being here from the beginning of the stream to the end of the stream. Think he is tired as always, but good otherwise. That's good. I'm glad you're having an okay weekend. Come on, there's gotta be some more marigold around here. I suppose I do need more nettles. And there should be more nettles up here. Theoretically. Aren't you the one who told me not to watch your stream while driving? That doesn't sound like me. I'm just kidding. Don't watch and drive, kids. It's dangerous. You know, I got pulled over recently. And I was so annoyed that I got pulled over because the cop said that I was speeding and I was going 43 in a 40-mile-per-hour zone. So the cop pulled me over because I was going 3 miles per hour over the zone. Meanwhile, you know why that infuriates me? Okay, I get it. I was going over the speed limit, so I get it. But that's not why that infuriates me. It infuriates me because the people around here who drive cars don't know how to drive. Like today, right? I was driving to work, and there was a school bus on the lane to the right of me, right? Wait, no. That's not what happened. Actually, okay, wait. Let's rewind. Before the school bus thing happened, right? There was a stoplight, right? And there was a car in front of me, right? And the light at the stoplight turned red, and the car in front of me ran the light, and then after he ran the light, he stopped his car. And then after he stopped his car, he realized that he ran the light and was like, oh well, and then he kept driving. And it was like, what? Okay, and then right after that happened, right? I was driving down the road, and there was a school bus, right? And the school bus had parked on the side of the road, and the school bus had its, stop sign up, and the red lights are flashing, and the bus has big instructions on it that say, it is against the law to pass while red lights are flashing, right? And the car on my left inches forward a little bit, and then inches forward a little more, and then they're just like, can I go? Can I get away with going or not? And then the guy just decides to just go for it, and then he goes. And then the moment that he goes, the light turns red in front of him, and he has to stop anyway. But this is the point. This is my point. It's like there's so many other people on the road committing far worse traffic infractions than I am. Feels bad. Like, why can't the cops stop those people? I would really enjoy watching the cops pull these people over. The cop is desperate, need to fill his quota, but ignoring the other drivers is a real sting to the soul. Honestly, the cop that pulled me over, he was nice. He was polite. You know, I didn't get a ticket or anything. So it was fine, I guess, except my ever my ever mounting fear that I'm gonna get pulled over again. But at the same time, why aren't these cops pulling over people who are actually running red lights? You know, actually, like a couple weeks ago, I almost got T-boned because some guy ran a red light. That's how bad drivers are around here. They just don't care. Actually, I did get T-boned last year. Because someone wasn't observing the rules of the road and they rammed into the rear of my... Actually, that's a really funny story for those of you who haven't heard this one. Is that Pebbles? This is Pebbles, my horse, yes. At least you didn't get a ticket? Yeah. Over here people get away with drinking and driving, and if caught, you will get a slap on the wrist and be forced to drive back home.
Yeah.
I don't know how many people here have heard my story. Okay. Here's what happened. It was really funny, actually. It's really funny. So, I wonder if there are marigolds and scallops. I'll check that out. Okay, so, alright. I was driving my friend's car. And the reason I was driving my friend's car was because I was picking her up at the airport. Okay. And, she wanted me to bring her dog along for the ride. And her dog does not get into my car, which is fine, because, you know, I was going to drive her car anyway, right? So I get her car, and I'm driving to the airport, right? And my friend makes a request. She asks me if I can pick up some chicken tenders from Jack in the Box, because her daughter is, like, starving. And so, like, you know, she could have, like, something to eat while driving home, because it's, like, I want to say, like, a 40-minute drive to the airport or whatever. Maybe 40 minutes to an hour from, like, their house to the airport. So kind of a long drive, right? So I stopped by Jack in the Box, right? And, actually, I think I'm gonna have to... I need to pull out, like, an illustration sort of thing so that you can see how funny this was. Where is my... that show? That does not show. Why does that not show? Why is that working? Maybe if we just do regular paint. No, that doesn't work either. That's annoying. Oh, it kind of works. That's very annoying. Hello, Tarragon. I'm trying to figure out how to get a window open with... do this. Although I don't use this program very often. Okay, there we go. That's good enough. Okay. Alright, so you've got 600 marigold, get a bit more nettle, let's get cooking. Also at a perk point that gives you 3 pushes. I already got that. I need a lot more. I need like 3,000 marigold. I think. Okay, anyway. Story time. Okay, so I stop at the Jack in the Box and I pick up some chicken tenders, right? And how do I? Is there a brush? I'll be honest, I have no idea how to use this paint program. Why isn't it painting? Wait, what program is this? This program is called GIMP. Oh, sorry, I went to work before you got that perk. Yes. I tried paint, but it wouldn't display on stream for whatever reason. I have to figure out how to change. I haven't used this that often. Maybe it's that? No. That doesn't do anything. This was my Photoshop alternative. Yeah, I get that it's... Maybe if I do that. No, that doesn't work. Oh, wait. Nope. Nope. It Clip Studio Paint. I'm not gonna start downloading a bunch of paint programs just to tell a single story. I just need to figure out how to get this one thing to paint. There's so many buttons. I don't know what they all do. How do I pick? You have to do funny stuff. Funny, do you know how I can just draw lines on here? What am I doing wrong? Okay. That did something. I don't think I'm on the wrong layer. Because I clearly filled it in with brown for some reason. Like, I tried the fill tool, and now it's just filling it with brown. Background is not a layer that can be drawn. Okay, but this layer is also a layer that can't be drawn on, apparently. Oh my gosh. I just want the brush to work. Why can't the brush work? Oh. How unintuitive does your program need to be for you to not be able to draw with a brush? Right? I don't use this often. Oh, okay, there we go. I don't know why that worked, but that worked. Okay, so, alright, so the Jack in the Box was here, right? Okay, and there was a road here, and it was basically a four-way intersection, right? Okay, so, oh no, the ad is starting. I guess we'll wait for the ad to finish. Anyway, I'll continue this. Anyway, so we go through the drive-in for the Jack in the Box, and then we pop out, and then I come right here, right? And at this intersection, at the time that I got there, there was a storm happening, and the traffic lights were out. Okay. So I pull up to the intersection right here. Okay. And then a truck pulls up to the intersection right here. Right? And then another car pulls up right here. Okay. This side of the road has no vehicles. Right? So this car sees that I got to the intersection first. So this car starts going this way, right? So I also start going this way, right? And just as my car is about to clear the intersection, another car comes out of nowhere and rams me right from behind. Right? And so, like, this guy didn't stop at all and just rams me from the side. And it basically rotates my car. Oh, the erase tool doesn't work. That's funny. Okay, anyway. So it rotates my car this way. Right? And so now my car is basically this way on the intersection while this car is over here, essentially, if that makes sense. Oh, yes, my friend's car. Oh, the same difference. I'm the one driving, right? So I'm okay The dog's okay. You know, the people in this car, they're a couple, they're okay. Oh, and the ads have started. So I guess I'll wait for the ads to finish before finishing the story. I guess that's the benefit of watching from YouTube, huh? No ads. I wonder how that works. You know, I recently hit 200 subscribers on YouTube. That's pretty impressive, maybe. Impressive, beautiful penmanship. Okay, but insurance sounds like a nightmare if you got into a crash. Oh, no, hold on. We'll get to that. We'll get to that. Also, for those of you still watching, this is how you spell hyori in Korean. There's some penmanship for you right there. Can I hang this up on my fridge? Sure, go for it. We're just waiting for ads to finish so I can finish this story. It's got a funny happy ending. Calligraphy. Live streams usually get an ad when you first click. Rare for ads to play during live streams on YouTube. Makes sense. Mood, thank you so much for the sub. This is very much appreciated. And if you're curious on how to spell hyori in Japanese, it goes hyori. So that's hyori in Korean and hyori in Japanese. The ads are over. Okay, so cars are coming by and they're like saying stuff like, "Oh, are you all right?" One guy was like, "Get off the side of the road," because obviously my car was like, you know, sideways and kind of blocking things. And anyway, these two come out of the car. I'm in the car and I'm just thinking, "Oh, I'm gonna be late," because you know, a friend's waiting at the airport. Friend calls during this, and I'm like, yeah, I got into a car accident. Let me call you back. I did lower the cost for the wheel. You're welcome. Anyway, so I get out of the car. Dog wants to get out too, but I keep her in there because she's very inquisitive, and I didn't have a leash or anything. Anyway, so I pull out my phone. I start taking pictures of where the car got hit, their car, license plate, you know, all that stuff, right? And this couple, right? They look at me taking all these pictures, and then they're like, "What should we do?" And I was like, "Oh, well, we should probably trade information, and you should probably take some pictures, you know, to share with your insurance." Da 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 da. And I explained to them, "This isn't my car, but it's my friend's car, and I'm driving because I'm actually picking her up at the airport." And then I was like, "Hold on, let me call her." And then so we kind of do a three-way kind of conversation where I explain, "Okay, so you know, not my car." They both had Geico insurance. Like my friend has Geico, and the couple had Geico. So that was all well and good. Anyway, so we exchange information and all that, and then I'm like, all right, I gotta go. And so like I get in the car's working fine, and I zoom off to the airport. Okay. It was at this time, as I was driving away, that I noticed that my right side windows, or the car's right side windows, the side airbags had deployed. And so I couldn't see anything out of the sides. And I was like, oh, that's a problem. But it was kind of like whatever, because I didn't really need to go right at all on the way of... Did he just redeem wheel? He just redeemed wheel. Alright. We'll do a wheel spin after I finish telling the story. Anyway, okay, so I will speed this up. Pick them up from the airport, they get home, eat chicken tenders, whatever. And so so my friend calls insurance, files a claim, yada yada yada, right? The claims agent calls back and says that the couple has also filed a claim, and even though they on site told me that they admitted to hitting me and stuff, and the claims, they said that it was my fault, right? So my friend was like, that's so typical, right? And the insurance claims person was like, you know, since this is a he said, she said, you know, probably it's just gonna be whatever, right? So it was just kind of like, okay, well, I guess that's the way the cookie crumbles sort of thing, right? And so, like, they took down my statement on the whole thing and, you know, yada, 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 right? So the insurance agent, the claims person, calls my friend back, and she's laughing, like, on the phone. And she's like, you're gonna love this, right? And my friend is like, okay. And so the claims agent said that when the couple was interviewed on what happened in the incident, right? The couple said that the reason that it was my fault that they hit me was because I was driving with cushions in my windows, and that's why I couldn't see them when they hit me. And the pictures that they had taken were of the airbags that had deployed as a result of them hitting me. Yes, that was their story as to why I at that point, of course, they had kind of dug themselves in a hole, and insurance was just kind of like, all right, so it was your fault. And yeah, happy story all around. All right, we're gonna close this janky paint. And Mood has redeemed a wheel spin. So let's spin the wheel. They did try to lie. The power of human ignorance and stupidity. I don't know why you had those cushions back there. I don't know, man. I just don't like seeing out of my blind side, you know? Because that's the eye that I'm blind in. So. Belly plays current game with one hand for 10 minutes. Alright, we're gonna play Kingdom Come Deliverance with one hand for 10 minutes. And you can see that I'll be playing with one hand. Well, actually, I guess you can't see me playing with one hand. But I'll just have to take my word for it. Alright, let's go. That's fine. We can do this. The real question is, where can I find more marigolds? Actually, I guess I could cheat, huh? Because technically... Well, hold on. Let's see. I have 783 marigolds. Is that enough? Not enough, is it? How many... marigold concoctions do I have? I have 561. They're worth 8.5 gold each. That means... Later, please. Oh, that's 4,000. That's 4,000 gold. And I need a lot more than that. So let's see. If 2 marigold is worth 3 potions.
EasyDubs 5122 just followed. Yay.
EasyDubs 5122, thank you for the follow, very much appreciated. 783. Okay, so 783 marigolds. 2 per recipe, 3 per thing. So 782 divided by 2 is 391 recipes times 3 is 1,173 potions times 8.5 each is roughly shy of 10,000, which is nowhere near what I need. Alright, well, I guess we can't really do anything, so let's go to the map, and we will fast travel to Rattay. Yes. Alright. One-handed KCD, good luck. I think I'll be fine. Oh, I've been ambushed.
Fucking come on then!
Nope.
Yeah.
Goodbye. I can't steer. Maybe I can.
Yeah.
I'm playing with my right hand currently, hence the very horrible... I've run farther enough, right? I can probably fast travel again. There we go. Okay, we did it. AK song timer. Oh, don't worry, I'm not going to stall the timer. You're also an Odin? I have a corneal transplant. Yes, I am blind in my right eye. I'm joking, obviously. Oh, don't worry, you'll get your full 10 minutes of Veli playing KCD with one hand. Alright, we are here. We need to unequip my torch, because I don't want it to integrate. And actually, I am curious, how long does it take for plants to regrow? I'm gonna Google that actually. One to 2 days. Alright, that doesn't really help me, but that's fine. People find it funny when I mention I know like 5 people who are blind in one eye. Playing with keyboard is easier or harder than controller, you think? I prefer mouse and keyboard, for games like this. So I, personally, prefer mouse and keyboard. However, my chat has activated this thing where I play with one hand. So currently, I am playing with one hand, which is why you can see that I am not moving my mouse. I am currently using my right hand to sidewalk myself to the alchemy table. Now you're probably wondering, how does Veli know where to go? And the answer is, I am going in the wrong direction. But that's okay, because I'm pretty sure I can figure it out. You're probably also asking, why doesn't Veli just move the mouse really quick? And the answer is, I think it's funnier if I do it this way. Sometimes you need to move backward to move forward. You know, that's probably true. Oh look, nettles! Where's the wheel setting where you have to play at 10,000 DPI? That's not a thing. Also because I don't know how to easily make that a setting. Also, I have done a terrible thing. I'm staring at the ground. I don't know where I'm going. Okay, I really don't know where I'm going. Where am I? Oh, yes, I'm almost at my destination. Can the horse move backwards? Yes, the horse can move backwards. Hello, Mr. Apothecarian.
I'm glad to see you.
Do you have more money with which to trade? No. Oh, you've got money. That's nice. Okay. I would like to sell you some potions for money. I guess I'll sell everything but one. And I guess I'll haggle.
Can we do something about...
Well,
And I'll haggle in your favor, so that you'll like me a little more.
Here, with a little something on top for a good measure.
my word. Thank you kindly.
Haha, reputation. How much reputation do I get for that kind of thing? I have no idea. It's probably like minimal. I probably have to do like the maximum amount I can possibly do to see any impact on my reputation. You know who I haven't seen in a minute? I kind of miss him, the glorious drunk priest. I wonder how he's doing. I mean, he's probably in his, parish doing his thing, probably. Alright. Alright, Bunny, thanks for stopping by. Time to brew potions to sell again. I guess this is the gameplay loop for now. Probably sleeping. I mean, it is the morning, I think. It depends on how much you give him extra. Yeah, that makes sense. But right now, I can't afford to give him too much extra, because even though I do want the reputation, I need the money for rebuilding the town so that I can get those achievements out of the way. Doing this with one hand is kind of tedious, not gonna lie. Because I have to switch my one hand to the book, and then switch it back to the mouse so I can look back at the book. And then repeatedly do that. And if I do it really well, I can animation cancel out of the book without activating the hourglass. But it requires some really precise timing. But if I can do it, then it leaves my cursor at the at this thing? The pestle? Oops. See, if I hold it for a nanosecond too long, it goes to the hourglass instead. It's too bad I can't change the hotkeys for this, but... oh well. This is the price I must pay to rebuild a town, I guess. Has it been 10 minutes yet? I mean, with all of the extra stuff that I did, I'm gonna say I'm gonna be nice about it and do this for like 6 more minutes. Especially since this is all we're doing until we empty our inventory. The real question is, do we think that I can 100% this game in 6 months? I think I can. I might even go so far as to say it might take me less than 6 months. The thing is, though, is that when 7.45 launches in Final Fantasy XIV, I will definitely be devoting some streams to that, which of course will eat into any Kingdom Come Deliverance time. Darn it, that had the timing down. Had a really good rhythm right there. Have you ever seen The Angry Video Game Nerd? I have, actually. Darn it. At some point or another, I will get the timing down for this. Like, perfectly. I'm getting better at it. But not quite. Ooh. Maybe I got it. Darn it, lost it. Held it for too long. Okay, it's been longer than 10 minutes. Oh yeah, this is a lot easier to do. Darn it. Ooh. I should say it's a lot easier to do with my left hand. Maybe not. I don't know, it feels faster when I do it with my left hand. How many have I made so far? 802, and I'm down to 249 marigolds. How much money do I have? I only have 8,000 money? Aw, I need so much more money. I need so much more money! Gotta stop holding it for so long. I'm getting the hang of this. I'm getting the hang of this. Alright. I guess it wouldn't take a lot of effort to just wait for the marigolds to regrow, huh? Because you kind of have to wait for the merchants to, like, refill all their money anyway. Alright, what are we sitting at now? Ooh. I've got 1,100, so that's about 8,000 money. That's 16,000, so I still need like 2,000 more. Ugh. And how much time passed? Probably not enough. Yeah. Alright, let's Let's sell some stuff. Hmm. Anything I should sell? I should sell a lot of this stuff, huh? I don't really need all of this junk. How was everyone's week? Honestly, I don't like work. Hmm. Same, I don't like work. Yeah, work sucks. Hmm.
I'd like to discuss.
Well,
I guess we can do 11,000.
Here you are.
thanks.
My reputation is 77. Gee, thanks. Ow! Thank you. Hi, Masasu. And by chill, I mean snow everywhere? Lucky. If I had snow, I could not go to work. Unfortunately, I don't think it's gonna snow. The sun has been coming out, and it's actually been getting warmer, and that makes me sad. Because it just means that the chance of snow is like diminishing as the days go on. Alright, well, I guess I have to go back. We're gonna go back to our house. We're gonna sleep for like 2 days, and then we're gonna get up and go collect a bunch of marigolds again, and then do the whole thing all over again. Wait a minute. How many nettles do I have? 1.6 thousand. So I still need quite a few nettles. Nettles grow everywhere, though. So I could theoretically just keep an eye out for nettles as I'm walking around and then pick them up. I still need like 400 nettles, though. Hello, Oko. How's it going? Alright, well, let's eat. Let's sleep. Why are you not feeling well? So has enough time passed that I can eat from the pot again? Nope. But you know what? I can probably eat from someone else's pot. I just have to find a pot to eat from. I don't know where I'm gonna do that, though. What's in this house? Is this a house? It is a house, but there's like nothing in here. Alright, well, I guess I'll just eat food from my own sources. Although I feel like I'm running out of food. Maybe not. I'll be fine. Alright, we're gonna wait. How long should we wait? We'll wait 10 hours. Sounds good. I woke up, it doesn't feel well enough to even explain it. Oh, poor Oko. I'm sorry that you woke up not feeling well. I hope that you can perhaps shake it off at some point. Marigolds. That's what I need. Marigolds.
Hey, lad. Don't you want a little wager on the rat?
Not really. Alright, horse. Let's go harvest some marigolds, I guess. Existence is pain? That is a true statement. Alright, with any luck, the marigolds have regrown, and I can pick them, make more potions, sell them for money, and soon enough make enough to actually start building a town. I don't remember where I saw marigolds, though. I know they're just kind of randomly strewn about this area. Oh, there's some. I hate it to the highest degree. You hate existing? Surely you don't hate existing when you're having fun playing video games. I remember that Pebbles is the best horse. I don't know if that's a true statement, because I was looking at some of the other horses, and I saw this white horse, and it had some really nice stats. Much better than Pebbles. Pebbles for life. Although, the chances of me buying a new horse are probably slim to none, considering that this is just an achievement run, and I care not for the riches of the wealthy. I mean, I need to get wealthy, but that's only because the achievements deem it so. Oh, I got a new point in strength. Nice. Gotta keep up with them squats. There's a nice amount of marigolds in this field. It's currently 15 degrees F. Every other level up. I need to get my strength to 14 so that I can get dreadful. Sounds like a good perk. Go ahead and get Witcher. Sounds like a good one. I may have to start a campfire. Times are dire indeed. I would love it if it was 15 degrees Fahrenheit in my room. It looks like Oko is leaving. Oko, I wish you well. Please don't feel too bad. Life is pain. Existence is pain. I think I've harvested all the marigold I can from this area. I've definitely gone out further than I have before. Maybe I haven't waited long enough. Well, only one way to find out is gonna be that patch of marigolds that are this way, actually. I wonder if I can go down this way. We're about to find out. Hey, look at that, marigolds. What is my life even? That appear to be all the marigolds in this area. I don't remember where the actual spot was, though. I do need to make sure that pick up more nettle. Ah, here we go. More marigolds. The things we do to make money. Blar, blar, blar. Marigold, marigold. Yes, boy. Good boy. Such a good dog. I think I've definitely passed the area that the marigolds were abundant in. To be fair though, I don't even know if enough time has passed for them to regrow. Was this the field where they all were? I feel like it might have been. some marigolds. Every little bit counts. What are we at now? $473. Wait, I remember this lake. I vaguely remember this lake. Marigolds. Marigolds. I don't think they've regrown. I don't think it was enough time for it to regrow back, but we'll go ahead and check Ravna anyway.
What you doing here? Tired of lights on yet?
I am leaving is what I'm doing.
Guards! Get over here! Raise the alarm! Push it! Yeah.
Darn it.
Yeah.
I can't fast travel because I'm in combat. Well, maybe I'll get far enough away that I'll find some marigolds. Surely I must be out of combat by now. Darn it. There's no one even behind me. I'm gonna get off and harvest this St. John's wort. Alright. Let's go ahead and fast travel to Ravna. Any Taco Bell enjoyers in chat? If so, favorite Taco Bell menu item? Ads have started on Twitch. It's been a while since I've saved actually, so let's save. See what the deal is here. Was this bandit waiting in ambush for me? Wow, you have a lot of stuff, Mr. Bandit. I'll take all that. And I guess that was the encounter. Taco Bell. says Hyori. Let's save the game again. It's another bandit. But this time, I know what's going on. For me, it's the Crunchwrap Supreme, says Original Dude. Oh look, there's the bandit that I knocked out not too long ago. Wait, is that another bandit up there? I think it is. Or is that a tree stump? I can't tell.
Come here, you fucker!
Oh,
I'll push your gob.
they're up there. Ah, I see them now. Are you going with the no witnesses? I am doing a no-kill playthrough, and if they're gonna try to ambush me, I might as well take their stuff, right? Oh, his body went rolling down the hill, that's funny. That's fine. Wait, did it count as a kill? Since I did that? It did not. Okay, that's the important thing. Am I not close enough to knock this guy out? What the heck? I'm like right on top of him. There we go. Now let's watch him tumble down the hill. Thank you for your items. Ooh, I'll take that axe while I'm at it. Wait a minute, did this guy have a weapon? If he did, it's not here. I'll take all your stuff. Oh, is that your weapon? Sir, I need you to move. I'll take that. Wait, does that mean the first bandit had a weapon? I don't see a weapon on the ground. Oh well, alright. I think we're good. Let's head off to Ravna. Another attack on the road? Are there more bandits? Have I not knocked them all out? Maybe the game doesn't count it because they're not actually dead. Alright, we're good now. Okay, we're back in Ravna. It is nighttime. And we're just gonna see if the marigolds have respawned. It's pretty dark. And I don't see any marigolds. A buddy had me try their quesorito. I don't know how to spell it. Apparently it's a limited time thing. But it kind of just tastes like a beefy 5-layer burrito, but with hot sauce instead of sour cream. Fair. I always customize my burritos. My usual go-to is chicken, rice, cheese, and 2 different spice sauce options. Peak Taco Bell. Custom crunch wraps are fire too. I cannot remember the last time I went to Taco Bell. And so I do not have an answer for that question. If I had to pick my favorite menu item from Taco Bell, it would be a Baja Blast Freeze. If I were to go to a Taco Bell, the only thing I would get at Taco Bell is a Baja Blast Freeze. Taco Bell has a Munchies meal that has a toy that's similar to a Labubu. But it's not a Labubu. I guess I can pick all this St. John's wort. Maybe I can sell it for money. How much, Oh, I didn't kill anyone, right? How many marigolds do I have? 486. Nowhere near enough.
Yeah.
That's a lot of poppies. Oh, this is marigolds. I don't know if this is like the same patch of marigolds, though. I think it is. I think the marigolds have regrown. That's good. Ah, yes, marigolds. It's been over a month for me. I was really into Taco Bell last year. The price increases have screwed most fast food up, sad times. Indeed. I can't remember the last time I had fast food, actually. I do not like to spend money, so I would rather starve. Hello, Chrono. Doing alright. How are you doing? I'm just scouring the fields for some marigolds. I have a feeling that they did not actually grow back, and they're just like, that was just a patch that I missed the last time. How much is Valerian worth? I feel like Valerian would be worth a lot. Worth 0.3. The St. John's Wort is worth 0.8. So the St. John's Wort is definitely worth picking up, because that's less than 1 gold per. It's the weekend, so I can complain now. What are you going to complain about, Chrono? You know, I was kind of hoping that I would actually get to, like, start doing the quest today. But making 25,000 money is kind of a tedious process. One more time? Oh, I was asking you what you were going to complain about. And then I was talking about how tedious it was making money in this game. Amends can't complain. Ah. I thought that you were saying that since it's the weekend now, you can complain all you want. And I was looking forward to hearing some complaints. Alright, well, it seems the marigolds have not regrown. I don't even know where I'm going at this point.
I'll have to get something to eat. I'm starting to get hungry.
Oh, Henry. Ah, fine, 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 fine. Have some apples. Did I just feed Henry a bunch of rotten apples? Yes, I did. Could he take it? Yes, he can. Because human dustbin is an amazing perk. Dare I say the best perk in the game? Probably not. It probably isn't the best perk in the game, but it's a pretty good one. For someone with a playstyle like mine. I don't want to hop back into Savage this week. Oh, how's your Savage prog? How far are you? Personally, I'm still working on Diadem. 10 and 11 are really demotivatingly difficult. I don't know, it can't be that bad. I mean, the world's first team's all cleared in a day, right? I remember back when Eden was new and people were having trouble clearing E11S. These days, it's like, oh, new content? Yep, done already. I wonder how hard the Criterion is gonna be. I hope it's challenging in a fun way, because I would like to enjoy the content, but I also don't want it to be so hard that I can't farm the mount. How much Comfrey's worth? 0.7? Not a bad price. Although they're kind of rare, so... I should say they're also kind of hard to spot. I admit I'm not a world first raider. I don't have the focus to be able to raid like all day. I think I have the focus to be able to raid all day. My big problem is that I don't have time to raid all day. I'd love to, like, clear an ultimate. And people have told me that I'm skilled enough to be able to do it. But I just don't have the, like, what I feel like is the enough time to devote. Because ultimately, the only thing I'm getting out of an ultimate is a fancy weapon glam, and I don't really need a fancy weapon glam. I don't know why I'm out here collecting all of these herbs that I don't really need. I guess I'm just hoping to sell them, so I don't have to make so many potions. St. John's wort is worth 0.8 for every one that I sell, which means less than 1 per, but it's also, if I sell it in enough quantity, then it should be worth something. Couple thousand maybe, depending on how much I get. Hello, Dr. Pegasus. How's it going? Alright, I think that's enough mucking around in the dark. Let's head back. So it says there's a bunch of armed men in the road. Let's save it. And then... Oh wait. It's dark, so I can't see ahead of me. But at the same time... How will I sneak up on them if I'm carrying a giant torch? I consider this the marigold stream. Last time it's cooking, now we're doing farming. I don't have a farmer outfit. Alright, dog definitely senses someone. I don't see anyone though. Who are you growling at, dog? Oh, I see someone there. Okay. Let's put out the torch. See if I can't sneak up on this fellow and knock him out. Oh, is that another person over there? It is not. Oh, you're pretty heavily armed, weren't you? It's all my stuff now. Are there more of them, boy? Uh-oh. I'm in combat. Okay. So there's definitely at least 3 of them.
Well, well.
Alright, now to find the others. Because they're definitely somewhere. Darn it. Well, I found one. Oh, there he goes down the hill. Wow, you were like armed. Alright. 2 down. I think there's a third. I don't know where he could be though. Maybe I just take my chances? Okay, so there's definitely still one around. Just don't know where. Can't see anything. It's so dark. I would make a joke about short people, but that's beneath me. But, oh, that's a rabbit. Where is the third bandit? Surely he must be somewhere. Oh, is that him? Or is that one of the bandits that I knocked out because...
Who's there? Hey! What?
I think it's one of the guys I knocked out. He woke up and just randomly got a torch. Oh, they are waking up. Oh, that's cool. Wonder if I can knock them out again.
Who's there?
That'd be kind of funny.
we got here?
You have no fancy armor to protect you. That's right.
You're free. Leave your weapon and go.
Very well.
Yeah, you better run. Okay. Okay, let's save it. And then just, like, proceed forward. I need to see where this other bandit is. Does he even exist? I don't think he does. Alright, let's just fast travel back. Oh, would the 27th potentially be a good day to set up community game nights? Oh, hey, Marigold. Nice. Move down here. You can set up community game night any night you want. Knock knock, says T. Who's there? Says I. Wow, there's a lot of St. John's wort right here. I don't know what I can use with all of this, but I can at least sell it for some money. I want a pizza. I also want a pizza. I can't remember the last time I had pizza. Marigolds. Lots of marigolds. Every 2 marigolds I pick up is worth like 25 gold or groschen. I want a pizza who? I want a pizza you? I made a funny. That is the punchline? Oh, I just made that up on the spot. You know, this is nice. Like, there's a bandit attack waiting for me down the road, but, like, thanks to the bandits, I found this field of marigolds. Is that everything? Are those marigolds over there? Those are marigolds over there. You know, maybe for tomorrow's stream, I'll actually... By then, I'll have made enough money to, like, actually start building a town. Instead of just running around trying to make money. Although I guess we accomplished a little bit. I mean, I got my vitality up and I got my stealth up. Gotta mean something. Alright. Ooh, more marigolds over here. I was gonna say let's go deal with the bandits, but... These marigolds. Or the bank. to pick up every marigold I can. My dog has detected the bandits. Are we done picking marigolds? I believe we are. Alright, let's go deal with these bandits. Who have so graciously— ooh, more marigolds! Who have so graciously stopped me on my path to deliver these marigolds. That's a good dog. That is a good dog. Oh, you see them all right there? There's like 3 of them. Lol. They don't see that I've like just stopped right here to like pick all the marigolds. Alright. We're gonna save it, and we're gonna see if we can attempt to take them out without having to fight them. Oh man, they've got like a lot of marigold around them too. Alright, who's the safest one to pick off first? Maybe this one? And then this one? No. This one? I'll pick up this weapon later. Get the last one. No! You have an enemy dog? The heck?
I'll swallow you. Ow. Come
Did we kill him? Oh no. That would be bad. Okay. I don't think we killed anyone. My statistics say that we didn't kill anyone. That's the important thing. People killed, humans killed 0. Alright. Very good. We've dealt with the situation very nicely. Are there any other marigolds around? Ooh, there's lots right here. You know, the dog was a problem. I didn't realize that... Is there another enemy over there? Kind of look like a pit bull. I mean, maybe. Then again, there aren't that many dog designs in this game. More marigolds. Man, those bandits were so nice. They stopped me here to find this nice giant field of marigolds to pick. And they were so kind to give me all of their loot. You know what I mean? I'd give them money, but I need it all. Alright, how many marigolds do I have now? I have 1,100, and I have 2,000 nettles. That's enough for... 500 brewings, which comes out to 1,500, which sells for about 12,000. I sell all the St. John's wort that I got. It's theoretically enough. Alright, I'm gonna hope that that's enough money. Of course. Let's keep walking along this path though, just in case there are more. Because buffers are nice, right? I could always use more nettle. I don't see any more marigolds though. There's a marigold. Oh, there's more marigolds here. Nice. Pick them up. Having my herbalism maxed at 20 is nice, though, I will say. Just because it allows me to pick up in a giant radius. That's one of the bandits. I wonder if I can sneak up on him and knock him out again.
Hey, who's there?
Oh, he's running from me.
What's that? Hey,
Here's another bandit.
hey, you're in the wrong place at the wrong time.
Am I? I think maybe you are. Weakling.
You're free. Leave your weapon and go.
I agree.
Yeah, that's right. Trying to come up from behind and be all like, ooh, I'm still a bandit even though you took all my stuff. More marigolds right here. Never have enough marigolds. Never have enough money, I guess. Money. Money, money, money. Well, I'm definitely gonna have enough money at this point. Maybe. Probably. That's the goal anyway.
I'll have to get something to eat. I'm starting to get hungry.
Oh, Henry, always complaining. You know, I don't really eat either, Henry. Oh, so many marigolds here. Where even are we? Okay. North of Ledechko has massive marigold fields. Good to know. Good to know. This is way more than anything in Rache. Like, look at all these marigolds. This is where the real money's at.
Get him!
Good boy. Okay, I believe... How much marigold is that? We're currently sitting on 1,400 marigolds. That's 700 crafts, which equals 2,100 potions, which is roughly 16,000. Oh, what? What do you want? You don't even have anything on you. Coming up to me and being all like, tired of life, are we? And then you go down like a chump. The old grow marigolds. What did I miss? I was stopped because some bandits tried to ambush me, but I stopped ahead of them, or like before them, so that they were just kind of sitting in a bush, and then I realized that the area that they stopped me in had like thousands of marigolds, so I've just been harvesting marigolds this whole time. And then I went behind them and I beat them up and I took their stuff. And that's where we're at, really. Oh look, there's one of them right there. Let's see if he wants to pick a fight with me. Yeah, you better run. That one guy that tried to rob you was bald? Yeah. There was a bald guy. That is true. Alright, I think I should probably head back to town. Or at least my bed. Yeah, I think we're good with the... We'll remember this spot. This spot is very good for marigolds. let's go back. Alright, we made it back without incident.
Hey, lad.
Eat some food. Go to bed. Sleep for 9 hours. Now let's eat some food. Alright, we're good on food. Now it's back to the alchemists. And we gotta equip a torch, because otherwise the guards get mad. Wait. Traitor.
Good evening. God be with you.
You don't trade anything. Alright, time to brew lots of potions. What's your world record longest stream? On a side note, YouTube has been pumping out live stream suggestions like crazy. Well, that's because you've probably been watching mine. The longest that I've ever streamed was 24 hours. That was for the Dawn Trail launch. But I had actually been awake for 11 hours before that, so even though I had streamed for 24 hours, I was awake for like 39. I do not recommend doing that again. Because around hour 35 or 36, I was really starting to feel it. That was kind of bad. And who knows, I might do another long stream again sometime. It just depends. on what's going on in Final Fantasy and if I can get off time from work. I'm getting the hang of this. Darn it. I wish I could just hold down F. Instead of having to hold F twice, but making sure I let go at the right time so I don't accidentally do the sand hourglass. Yeah, it's fun. I want to say 2 weeks ago, ever since anytime I open up YouTube, there's usually at least one live stream suggestions. It wasn't that crazy a month ago. I mean, you have been watching my live stream, so the algorithm is probably like, oh, you've been watching more live streams lately. Here, let's suggest more live streams for you to watch. many potions have I made? 665. And I still have... Ooh, I've been, like, going through it. You might be right about that. That would be my guess. Alright, well, hopefully I'll have made enough money. It is time for us to end the stream, though. So let's find someone to raid out to. Tomorrow, I'm hoping that we'll have made enough money that we don't have to be doing all this. And maybe we can, like, actually start rebuilding the town. Hope everyone has a good week. See ya. See ya, T. Hope you have a good rest of your weekend. Alright, we're gonna raid Vladica. They're currently playing Dead Space 3, which I think is a nice wake up compared to the farming that we were doing today. So apparently the devs of Mortuary Assistant are making a Paranormal Activity game. Paranormal Activity 1 was so boring. I don't know why people thought it was like such a scary movie. I was so bored watching it. Oh my gosh. Anyway, thanks for being here. You guys are great. I will see you tomorrow if you so deign to stop by. It'd be great if you did. Yeah. I will see you all tomorrow. I hope you all take care. Get lots of rest. Drink lots of water. Other such important healthcare tips, etc., etc., etc. And take care, everyone.
Let's play Deadlock, and then we did.